mind the past day or two concerning the um, the way that you look at life. Okay, so for instance, right, spirituality. There is no one true way. That's my belief and my reality. Now, when it comes to using health and wellness protocols, there is this trend in various circles, possibly even cultic circles, where you basically worship the person who teaches and worship his protocol or her protocols. So, like for example, you could look at the carnivore or the keto movement, right? They are all pro meat or pro keto. Anything outside of those realms, in their minds, most of the time, would be considered off limits, either anti health, anti wellness to these people. Now, with that being said, I have nothing against a person who finds their best health in pursuing keto. But the red flags that I see in any single cultist group where they focus on this one and only method of eating, living, or being spiritually, I see it as a cult. Now, when it comes to health, in my experience, when I personally have done or eaten the vegan way, I noticed an increase in my weight. I noticed like it was just uncontrollable, and I wasn't getting enough protein. I was taking supplements. I was eating protein vegetables, beans, and such, and it wasn't helping me. It was doing the opposite. Now, I have my theories about specific types of beans or the way they are prepared as to why it would be that way. Yes, that would make sense. But I actually went back to omnivorism because I just kept gaining weight. For me, I knew that if I kept gaining weight, I would become more unhealthy. And I'm not just talking about my looks or self-consciousness. I was worried about my health. Because when you have fat around all of your organs, it's hard on your organs. It's hard on your body to have excess fat. So I do not worship the gym, but I also do not worship overeating. There's a fine balance between the two, and I feel that balance is very important. The minute that you throw away balance, you introduce nutritional deficiencies on either end of the spectrum when it comes to your health. You go and you do all carnivore or all keto, and you completely eliminate certain foods. A lot of the times this is going to happen. Now, there's a lot of ignorance concerning why certain foods don't make you feel good. I understand that. So say you are eating pesticide doused leafy vegetables and regular vegetables and fruits, and blaming your symptoms or weight gain on the vegetables and the fruit, or even genetically modified fruits and vegetables. That's the core of what's causing it. When you step away and you take out the genetically modified foods and you take out the pesticide-laced foods, you will notice that the vegetables and fruits are not going to cause the weight gain and the symptoms that you are experiencing. So this is why I do not 100% agree with any protocol that tells you to eliminate entire food groups. Um, and so this is what I've been thinking about. Um, I feel it is cultish, and it also, I guess, in a sense, it's an elimination diet, but far worse. When you're going through the elimination diet, you are picking out what could be causing your symptoms. Okay? A lot of the time, some of these foods will get reintroduced when you realize they are not causing you the issues. Like, say, for instance, cutting out vegetables and fruit. If you're on your carnivore diet, right? You will realize the pesticides, the GMOs, would be what was causing the worst of your symptoms. And also there are certain food groups that may cause you allergies, and that is 100% possible. And by food groups, I mean like sub groups. So you could have problems with peppers, but the rest of the vegetables are okay. You could have problems with potatoes because those are in the same food group, right? But other foods, you may have no problems and realize that it's just those 3 or 4 foods that are irritating you and causing you to break out, gain weight, or have issues. Please ignore my cats in the background. They are just happy and purring. They talk to each other. Yes. So those are my thoughts. That's how I feel about it. Okay. So yeah, I feel this way about carnivore diet. I feel this way about the keto diet. I feel this way about the vegan diet and somewhat vegetarian. Less about vegetarian, but especially about the vegan. I feel this way about, what is it called again? The one that involves all the celery fast and cutting out all the major food. Celery is good. It's great. You can do it occasionally, once a week, once a month, whatever you need. But to just go on only juice fasts, I find is very concerning, especially when that's all you do, right? So, cutting out entire food groups, you're setting yourself up for nutritional deficiencies, which is your major cause of disease. Right? So, yes, that's exactly my convictions and my firm understanding of it. And this does not mean I hate them. It does not mean I want to fight with any of them. It's just what's on my mind. There's just so much going on where people are unwell, and it's the method of cutting out stuff entirely that is diet culture. Diet culture can be very damaging, and that really is always a red flag to me when someone wants to cut out all food for forever. If you were to do this for a period of time and then go back to your nourishing foods, I wouldn't see that as a red flag, because I view it as a fast. You're fasting from certain foods to give your body time to rest from certain things. You could be on an elimination diet just to see specific food that might be bothering you. But on top of that, a lot of this stuff is doused in pesticides and also genetically modified foods. So those are things for you to think about. Those are what's on my heart and mind today. I think it's absolutely heartbreaking for people to be physically harmed by these methods, and to preach it 100%, following it like a religion. I find that kind of, I don't think it's that good. And so, as much as I know they have good intentions usually, everybody is different. Everybody's needs are different, nutritionally speaking. To say it's a one for all method for everyone can be very damaging. All right, so those are my thoughts. I hope you all have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye bye.